What's up, fruitcakes? Ross here with a batch of fresh internet weirdness for you. But before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you. My last couple videos garnered quite a bit of support. It's good to know that there are other people out there who don't want iconic video game characters looking like blue mops. That being said, let's move on to the subject of the day, which is... oh boy. Are we really doing 4chan? Yep. For those of you not familiar with 4chan, which, as a normal person, you probably shouldn't be, greentext is used to denote a story or a quote. Some of these stories are so wonderful, I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't share them with you forthwith. So without any further ado, let's get started. Played Red Dead Redemption with autistic 8-year-old sister. All she did was walk around skinning animals and giggling.
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
My face when she killed a prostitute and asked me why she couldn't skin her. Didn't some guy get kicked off of YouTube for punching a suffragette? We need to get these autistic 8-year-olds out of here too, I guess. Somebody get this girl a Twitch channel. Be me, play Rust. Meet a deaf guy, tells me he gets bullied in school too. Oh, I'm so glad you guys found each other. Become friends and play every day. We share loot and play together. You know what, that just illustrates the power of games to bring people together. And gets me right in the heartstrings, you know? One day he kills me, calls me a faggot, and tells me he isn't deaf and I'm a pussy for getting bullied. Oh. Oh no. That sounds like something this guy did for like a YouTube video. If anyone can find that video, link it to me, please. My face when my only friend lied to me and stole everything. Oh, Anon. You'll probably meet more quality individuals on 4chan and Rust. Jesus, walk outside, kid. Be me, 24-year-old feminine. Snort heroin. I love that she just says that so casually, like it's just a normal Tuesday for her. Wake up in hospital. Meet male nurse. He's super cute. Possible BF.jpg. Yeah, because you've already put your best foot forward so far. Suck him off in the bathroom. Sure, take it one step at a time. Ask him on a date. Is it just me or is she doing this like all out of order? No offense, Anon, but I'm not going to date a junkie who sucks off men in bathrooms. I mean, when your average Tuesday is snorting heroin and sucking a guy off in a hospital bathroom, I can only assume that your first date would be a hell of a wild ride.
Over by the pool table? Yeah. Nice. That's great, Mac.
Good work, Mac.
That's a dude.
Am I retarded? Off to a strong start, let's go. B16. Pretty beta, but not bad looking. Meet 8 out of 10 Japanese girl. Start talking. She's into me. It's happening. Says her name is Hiroka. Gives me your number. Call later that night. Nervous as fuck. Hey, Hiroshima. What? What did you just say, Anon? Oh, try to recover. Cause you're the bomb? She hangs up. Honestly, it's her loss. No sense of humor, this girl. Damn good save attempt. Oh god, here's a long one. Okay, be me, 17 years old. Sitting in class while browsing web on my laptop. Hungry AF, wanna buy some food during the break. No money. Ask guy sitting next to me if he can spare some coin. What do I get in return? Hatch's idea. Remember, I have homework folder for lonely times. Oh. I'll show you my homework folder. Deal. Show him 90 gigs worth... 90 gigabytes? Worth of hardcore porn, hentai... Okay, I can't read all this, man. Susan Wojcicki will have a stroke if I read this out loud. Guy almost passes out from the sheer overload of sweet, sweet 2D booty. Bell rings, class is over. I'm the school rep. Had planned to talk to plebs about some shit like changing the color of our school's logo that day. Grab my shit and walk to the gym where every student was to assemble. 250 people in the gym. Grab my mic, sit down on the chair on a podium, plug in my laptop, and talk about the shit on the list the headmaster gave me. Want to start with my presentation? Open laptop, full screened pic of a lowly sawed in half getting f***ed through her eye. Oh my god, no. No. Oh. There's no recovering from that, right? You gotta leave the school. That's it. You're done. See my life flashing by. Panic and try to Alt F4. Closes pic but reveals folder filled with even more disgusting shit. No! My face when everyone thinks I'm a borderline psychopathic pedophile. My face when no one ever talked to me again. My face when I still fap to that shit every day. Guys, be honest. How badly did I fuck up? Another real strong starter here, huh? Be me, literally 20 minutes ago. Taking some summer courses at a local community college. The class is easy, so I don't give too much of a fuck about it. However, a lot of other students are struggling with it for whatever reason. One of these students is a dude with severe stuttering. Let's call him Chad. At some point during the semester, Chad starts to fuck with me a little. He'd make snide comments or start trouble with me in class. It never really bothered me until today when he decided to turn it up a notch. At this point, he's openly mocking me and trying to embarrass me. I'm quiet, but I'm no bitch, so I tell him to fuck right off. Ooh. Look at this edgy boy. You need to just fuck off. I tell him, at least I'm not barely passing the class like some retard. Speak for yourself, bro. At least I can. Yeah, I think you may have fucked up. I will grant you that you didn't fire the first shot, but generally speaking, it's not cool to make fun of stuff like that. All right, let's see. We got time for a couple more. Let's make them good ones. B20. Heard you can fuck watermelons. Oh, Jesus. I mean, yeah, I guess. Or honeydews or cantaloupes or... I assume there's a whole subculture of food fuckery out there somewhere.
I'm Eden, and I make BDSM food porn. People think this is just food play, but it's more than that. I'm humiliating food to relish the power relationship I have with it. You like that, you little freak?
But that is a video for another time. Buys personal watermelon. Well, I'm glad you weren't planning on sharing it with anybody else. Cuts a round hole, starts fucking watermelon. Okay, well that was predictable. Took like 40 minutes. Oh, God. Not much better than fapping. I guess that stands to reason if it took you 40 minutes to f a watermelon to completion. Felt shame. Good. Buried melon in buried melon in a shallow grave. F in the chat. Come summertime, melons grew in the backyard. Family eats them. Yes, we know they weren't seedless. You don't want any melon, Anon? No. Never had watermelon scent. Oh my God, I'm lightheaded. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to eat watermelon again. All right, let's end it right. So I lost my virginity to a transsexual oh boy. Okay. A transsexual prostitute, and I don't know if I should be proud I worked up the courage to or ashamed of what went down. You don't? Are you sure? Be me last night. 2 weeks from turning 21. Don't want to be that 21-year-old who has never had sex. Resolve myself to fuck a prostitute. Honestly, how can you work up the courage to dip your wick in a transsexual prostitute, but not to ask another person out? Knowing the diseases you could get, I would say this was the real act of courage. Originally planned to fuck a girl, then came across this one listing. Listing? Where do they list prostitutes? It's not As far as trannies go, she's a 9 out of 10. Brazilian, proper tits, hot face, narrowish shoulders. Only turnoff was the big hand. After downing some vodka for courage, call her to make an appointment. Tranny is so popular he had to make an appointment apparently. 30 minutes later, I'm at her apartment. Tell her this is my first time and asked if she could take the lead. She smiles and says, sure, just tell me what you're into. Tell her to... oh no. Tell her to just be real rough with me and dominate me. Make me her slave. Afraid she'd be weirded out, but she seems happy. You were afraid the Brazilian transsexual prostitute would be weirded out? Why? Feel relaxed that she isn't repulsed by my virginity and think it will all be okay. You are so backward! She isn't repulsed by your virginity? What follows is 20 minutes of extremely degrading and horrible sex, followed by 10 minutes of humiliation. It was not how I had pictured it. I was in so much pain, physically and emotional, but afraid to tell her to stop. You paid her! You can tell her to stop at any time! Literally effed in the A for a good 10 minutes. Pure agony. After she finished, she jacked me. Oh my God. Paid a transvestite prostitute to you in the ass. Forces me to live on her bed and suck her balls for 10 minutes while she verbally abuses me. Come home and cry myself to sleep. That is the most appropriate response. Okay, couple things. Why would you ever post this story? This should be a closely guarded personal secret that you tell only to a therapist and only a decade later. Secondly, You paid a prostitute to bang you. I don't think you understand how this is supposed to work. And perhaps most importantly, you opened up this thread with, I lost my virginity. I think that's a bit of a stretch. Too soon? Oh my God, the comments on this one. The real question is, how many dollars did you pay to have your fissured into oblivion? $150 for 30 minutes? OP, you sound butthurt. Rimshot. I mean, what can I even say? That's the best joke. With that post and my heartfelt apologies for this video, we are out of time. I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, hold on, there's an update here. Hey, guy here that paid $150 for 30 minutes to be raped by a trainee hooker. Face when recently diagnosed with